Well, good morning. Welcome to Kolonia in the old Polish farm, where we are working on a dairy farm inherited from my cousin Bartolomew's, a distant cousin in Poland. I'm enjoying Black Rifle Coffee Company Gunship coffee this morning, ground from beans. And it's April now, 6 o'clock in the morning. There's a lot of work to be done. And it's a new month, which means we need to get up to the dairy and get our dairy products down to the market. So we'll go around, turn off the lights here, and we'll get on our day. Because it's April now, we can start to plant corn and sunflowers, which are a couple of crops that we do need to get planted. See how the cows are doing this morning. So we got 3,237 liters of milk. That's enough for 2 tanker loads. One up to the dairy and probably one over to the market. Food's all right. I think we got enough hay to mix up one last batch of 2 mixer wagons of feed, which would be about 5,000 liters of total mixed ration. Then thinking about getting a new feed mixer, one that's a little larger. We'll keep that in mind. Money's sitting all right. We're sitting about 56,000 euros right now. Our winter wheat field is looking pretty good. How's the grass? The grass is coming along. It's not quite ready to cut yet. Canola field looks good. And then we've got these 2 fields here that we're going to plant corn in. And then there's a field over at the other farm that we're gonna put the sunflowers in. Picked this thing up used the other day, which is nice. And we now have, I think, everything we need. We own everything to be able to do baling contracts with our round baler, this bale trailer, and a baler wrapper if we want to do, or we need to do silage. Probably thinking about transitioning to using round bales to feed the dairy cows over here, just because of the volume that we're going through, and a new feed mixer would help with that immensely. So let's get the tanker out. We'll grab the Ursus and we'll do a couple of quick tanker runs. I think we're getting to the point where our dairy cows over at the other barn are getting mature enough that they're starting to produce milk too. First one will run up to... Oh no. Whoops. First one will run up to the dairy. Fields to plant and all the associated work to do along with that, weeding and rolling. We got the month of April to get that done, man. So it looks like we got 4 pallets at least here, maybe more to spawn. Who knows? Up, down. Pull this out of the way. Get our truck here, move it over and get it loaded. Let it warm up a second. I really enjoy this Let's Play just because of the equipment. Neat. The mods that have come out for 22. Really make it enjoyable. You can really tailor the scenario to fit a region, to fit proper equipment and stuff. I like it. Let's get this loaded. Okay, it looks like this month we got 3 pallets of butter and 1 pallet of cheese. We'll run it down to Targ, then come back, grab the tanker, head back to the farm and fill it up again. Take that milk to the market to sell as well. Oh, we do it. Nearly 8,000 euros for that. That's awesome. I can't crank the wheel. Alright, get back up to the dairy. Nope. Oh, come on, I was a priority. I had the diamond. I don't know. I think they program the traffic to just be there every time you hit an intersection. It just, there's no other explanation for it. I mean, every time. Can't be coincidence. Okay. Now that I remember that bale trailer is parked on the track going up the hill behind the farm, I'm going to go all the way down to the hard surface road coming the front. Did open the gate, didn't I? Don't stop. Thank you. A lot of times when you stop for the traffic, they end up stopping and looking at you like, what are you doing? Fill this up. Got it. Kolonia is a nice little village. I've enjoyed living here. All right, another 2,000. Oh! Nothing. Hope our greenhouse produces some vegetables soon. Come on. Where's the planter? I think it's over here. I'm gonna have to open that up. Get to the seeds. I'm gonna have to move the Z-torque. Oh! I gonna have to go buy more seeds to be able to finish this job? Whoa, that was a close one. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. What up? Which field are we going to do first? Probably this one. Whoa! Really put the light on the subject. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. There's still shade and stuff. Set on coordinates. We're going to do it the way we're accustomed to doing it in Farming Simulator 22. I do like that in 25 you do the up-downs first and the headlands last in a more realistic fashion, so you're not driving over what you already did, minimizing that. But we're going to go ahead and do this the way that we've become accustomed to in Farming Simulator 19 and 22, which is do the headlands first, then do the up-downs, because you could put a worker in there to finish it. That's how you kind of define the field and keep him in, keep it in check within its boundaries, especially when you got two fields that are fairly close together. They don't go right through the boundary between the two fields and start planting in the field next to it when you didn't mean to. So that's a good start. We started on the planning already. We'll work on this for a little bit here.
I had intended to do a time lapse of planting this field and coming in afterwards and dubbing over the audio here. I don't know, the PlayStation started kind of acting funny as I was planting the field. The inputs from my controller were not seeming to have much of an effect. We're just kind of, I don't know, sort of locked up. So I saved the game at about that point. Actually, I'm in theater. I saved the video at that point, which is not actually the entire amount of video that I have. It apparently quit at some point. And then I started recording again. And it continued on planting this field, and I had intended to do a time lapse until I was almost finished. I started talking again. We went over and grabbed the roller, came over and rolled the field as well. Again, intending to do another time lapse of rolling. I checked several times to see how I was doing on time, and it was showing up correctly. But when I was getting done, I did it one more time, and it said that I wasn't recording. I think it was when I had stopped and went to lunch. It said I wasn't recording. So I went back and I saved recent gameplay. And when it did that, I thought it was fine. But actually the recent gameplay that it saved was actually this right here up until about this point. And it actually went back as far as to when I first loaded into Farming Simulator this morning and started setting up for the day's recording. So I lost a lot of footage for the rest of the morning up until the time I took a break for lunch, which was drilling the field, or planting the field, and rolling it. So yeah, you're gonna miss that. Sorry.
All right, well, I'm finishing up lunch. I'm super annoyed about what happened this morning, though. It's not the first time in the last week or so. I've had a couple of problems with FS22 here on the PS5. I don't know why. It happened with KOLONIA just now. It happened with Missouri Farm, but it was before I really started recording, and I thought it was maybe the snow. I don't know. I think I talked about that the other day as well. And then I think it happened with Ohio Farm, and I had gone through and done a bunch of recording, and I just got dejected, and I just like quit for the day. Didn't do anything else. So we'll see how this goes. So what we did, what you saw up till now is we got the headlands done planting over in the field. What you missed is I finished planting that field. I came over, I did some repair work on the Ursus when we went over, and we also rolled the field. So the rolling's done as well. I talked about this before, but it was lost. So we're gonna go buy some more seed, and I'm gonna get some gas. While we're up there, I'm gonna check on used equipment at the shop, and I don't know, maybe we'll run over the other farm too before we come over here. And then we're gonna turn to on the weeding. I think what I said earlier about the weeding is that we had spread slurry or digestate on the other field we're planning on planting with corn. We didn't need to do that because our weeder gives us a fertilized state. So it's already fully fertilized and we haven't even planted in it yet. So what I'll probably do is use the sprayer on that field for the weeds. Just because we haven't used it recently. For something else, you know, another piece of equipment to use, show you something we haven't maybe done in a while. During lunch I was looking at the contracts. Man, they were disappearing really fast too. There was a lot of fertilizing contracts. We're busy, I don't have time for that right now. But I like opened the contact page and then boop, one would disappear, boop, another one would disappear. All right, we're refueled. So I'm planning on getting seeds. And then, oh goodness, go. Oh, what the heck? It's like freaking rush hour. Go. Ah. So annoying.
Pokaż mi swoje towary.
Hey, how's it going? You check the used equipment sheet here. Front loaders. God, do I need one? Be nice, but I don't know if I need one. I'd like the Kubota. The Kubota would be awesome. And what the heck does a metal roller do in FS22? Because it seems like in 19 you could use that metal roller and you could basically undo a field. Like if it was already a field, if you went over it with that metal roller, it returned it to unplowed, uncultivated, you know, just like made it not a field. Can you even do that in 22? I don't even know. I've never tried it. I did used to use that. I did that in FS19 if I like plowed something that I didn't want to. Not something you do often, which is probably maybe why they got rid of it. I don't know. But it's nice just to have that ability to do something like that if you wanted to. Alright, seeds in place. Alright, thanks for the use of your forklift. We'll head over to the other farm. See how everything's going over there. Might as well go by the biogas plant. I've been there today yet. Just make sure everything's going all right. You know, we need to weed that field. I'd like to check on the spring wheat field that we drilled at the end of March. Just make sure everything's going all right there. I don't think it's going to have weeds in it or anything like that. It's fully fertilized. We will stop. We'll go right past it on the way to the farm, so check that out. I wonder if I probably can't get a worker to do the weeding for me because there aren't any weeds visible, so. And we're going through our silage pretty good here, so we've stopped putting, at the end of March, we're no longer putting silage into the biogas plant here. We're just going to do manure and slurry. It's still a little left though, but we're doing all right on slurry and manure. It's doing energy for us, making that energy. But yeah, we're running low, so we're gonna save this for feed and emergency purposes until we do another, you know, silage harvest or we start cutting grass. We got a little bit of chaff in this one, I don't remember what it's from. Probably what we scooped up outside the silage pit on the dairy farm, or the bunker, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's keep going. Bumpy. It's a little slower. And these fields are looking good. Most of them are all planted and growing. Some that aren't. So the field next to the one we drilled with the spring wheat has oats in it, and it's for sale. We have enough money for it at this precise instance, but I think it might be premature to buy it just yet. There it is, you can see it. So that's oats. That's not our field. And then this nice looking one here is our spring wheat. Let's hop out and check it out. It looks good. It looks fine, actually. I mean, it does have stones in it. I can pull up the field info. Yield bonus is 98%, probably because it wasn't mulched. It was already past that stage when we got it. Like, we didn't have to, it was already cultivated. Right, we just drilled and rolled it. But yeah, this would be a nice field to get to. O'clock already. Really annoyed that I lost all that footage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, great. Fucking my ass, dude. We're just checking out the cows, making sure everything's all right up here. So this is the field that we're going to put the sunflowers in when we get a chance. Probably tomorrow. I think we'll probably focus on that other cornfield today. Of course, we may not even get to it if we got to do the weeding yet. How are these cows? So I've got milk here. Enough to take a tank full too. Food's getting low. I don't have any more. It's not great. 4 months, 17 months, 11 months, 14 months, and 7 months. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of hay, so nothing I can do about that. I don't think anybody's got any grass fields that are ready to cut yet. while. The only time lapse I've done in this episode so far is just the loading of the dairy products onto the truck. It's our grass field. It's not ready yet. Look at that. As always, as if on cue, AI traffic as you approach the intersection. Just waiting for you to continue without looking. Wider than it needed to be. Alright, so we'll grab the weeder, we'll get in that field and we'll do the weeding. 2:30, okay. I don't know if we'll get to planting today. Might have to put that off till tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if we need a front loader. It'd be nice, but we need the money. It's not a planned expense or something we need. Not even really a nice to have. It's really an unneeded luxury at this point. Let's see. Can I turn this around? Wow. Drop that there. Look at the meter. It's over here. It's a good piece of gear. I've told you before, this is actually supposed to go in some trolley system. I think you can have 2 of them installed in it, but it also works by itself, so that's in our favor. So the texture's gonna look the same, I think, but the color will change ever so slightly. Turn it on, drop it down. I don't know if it's going to affect the grass at the edge of the field or not. You can see the dirt is getting slightly ever so much darker, and that is the fertilized state manifesting itself in the field. So this will give us a fully fertilized field, free of weeds. Was this before? It wasn't mulched because it was a cereal crop, so for whatever reason on this map the stubble gets destroyed when you drive over it, so you really have limited ability to actually mulch a field of a cereal crop. You'll just get bits of it. Kind of not really worth it. Alright, so I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, get a couple of headlands around, then I'll probably just start working my way back and forth as I have done throughout this episode, but you haven't really seen it yet because the game kind of went wonky on me and didn't record. But yeah, it's essentially, I guess, not so bad because since you didn't see me roll it and you only saw me plant part of it, it's not me working in this field over and over and over and over again in this episode because we lost the footage. Been a little dull for me because I've been doing it. Alright, so let me Let me knock this out. Okay, that was interesting music choice. We're going to finish this up here. It's what, 4 o'clock now. So we got this field completely done. Today we planted it, we rolled it, and we just got done weeding it, which gave us a second fertilizing stage on it. So here we're fully fertilized 100%. Yield bonus 98%, and that's because we weren't able to really mulch this because of the weird cereal crop thing on this map. So let's swap this for the planter, and let's get this field to my right planted in corn as well before the end of the day. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Gonna work out well for us here, and then in mid-April we can focus on getting that sunflower field done and finish up the additional work we need to do in the remaining cornfield. But yeah, so I'm going to park this over here because we'll need it again for the sunflower field. So the roller is actually another mod that works with that trolley system for the forestry, but we use them this way because they work really well and they fit in good with this Eastern European equipment centric map let's play that we've got going on, which is really kind of a lot of fun. Being able to use equipment that feels right for the region and everything. Let's see, do I need to put seed in here yet? No, I already did. Okay. So yeah, I thought we were going to have to grab some of those bags and then maybe these here, but we're good to go. We'll just roll on up to this other field. I need to move this trailer out of the way. I keep going around it. Gotta remember to do that later. Take that trailer and put it somewhere where I'm not having to drive around it all the time. Parked right on the middle of the track there. So get here in this field, fire up the planter. And we'll get going. It shouldn't take a terrible long amount of time. Take a few minutes, do a quick time lapse, and we'll be done with it too. Probably what, about 3/4 of the way through the episode at this point. What has Pat got in her field there? Almost looks like it may come out of it. I think we're done kind of acquiring land over in this area. We'll focus on kind of doing more arable over at the other farm. And this farm primarily will be our dairy farm, and the fields around it primarily just support the performance of the dairy farming mission, you know. So chopping corn for silage. Occasionally we'll do a flowering crop like canola or potatoes for the bee hives that we have. You know, there's only a couple of them, and it takes forever for produce honey, but you know, just a little bit of diversity, a little bit of something else to do. So I'm going to continue working on this. Should be done in a few minutes.
She 100, gets everything that she wants in abundance. Knows how to be a lady in public, but she can get crazy. Ooh, I love it. She got a lot of weight in her luggage, and shorty ain't bluffing. She might snap on you like it's nothing. Everything I thought I knew is redundant.
Explosive temper, I hear smoke detectors. If I don't surrender, she might hold a lecture. Every apology's a token gesture. I'm sorry, baby, I don't know no better. You get mad when I show no effort and turn the summer into a cold December. Cruise on the high road, dodging the potholes, tied up and I'm blindfold. She got me going psycho. I walk on a tightrope, my feet getting ice cold, my head spinning like a cyclone. She got me going psycho. Damn, girl, you got me going baby, I got CBD. Now we should kick back, pop in a DVD, yeah.
What the heck is going on with my music selection for this episode? This episode, I'm telling you, has been very trying. And I am so over it, I don't even want to mess with it anymore. I'm sick of it. But I just want to go take a nap. Well, with the recording messing up, the issues with the microphone getting muted, the music selections. I mean, the way I pick music anymore, I used to be much better at it. Anymore, I go in and try and find something that kind of fits the time. I've got genres that I use for different Let's Plays, but yeah, I don't actually get a chance to preview it before I load it up and get it ready to put in. Sometimes I change my mind. A lot of times I change my mind about it if I don't like the way it sounds. But today, I don't know. I'm too tired. Too sick of it. I'm going to fill this up with the sunflower seeds for next time, so we'll be ready to go. I'm going to get over here and put it in the... get out here and get it completely full. There we go. That ought to do it. Yeah, the strap. When you take the bags off, the strap stays up above, so it doesn't look good. Oh, and then the strap goes underneath the bag. It just doesn't look good either. So we'll put the planter in here. We're going to need this tomorrow to do the sunflower field. We've got yet to roll and do the weeding in the last cornfield that we planted. What we'll probably do is spray those weeds off just for something else to do. And yeah, we'll get to that in mid-April. Let's get this seeds off the trailer here. I'm wondering if I had my microphone muted that whole time. I muted it earlier to cough. I wonder if I took it off. I've been sitting here yakking away. Oh God, this has just not been a good day. Not been a good day at all. Oh my God. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be a better day. Oh my. Put it down, put it down. Yeah! Get over there! Get over there! God bless you. Oh! Why? What do I have? What else do I have that I can move this with? Nothing. Maybe I should get the front loader after all. What do you think? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna see if I can just slide it into place by pushing over the front. I give up. I give up. You have to come in and overdub. If I had the microphone turned off, that's just frustrating. It really is. Tell you what. I don't know. Hope for better tomorrow, right? I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here at Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you in April. Hopefully it'll be a better day. April. Mid-April. Bye.
PlayStation